So it's been 13 years since I came here. It's really, really sad to see it gone to waste because it was such a vibrant, lively place. Our lives were quite difficult, but the dogs was quite a bright light at that time, and it just helped us through it. And no matter what was going on outside of life, we come to the dogs and we could forget that and have a good time. It wasn't something I ever thought I'd write about because it was something I was made to feel like quite ashamed of growing up. I sort of pretended I didn't go there and I sort of repressed those stories, and then I saw this call out for working class stories, and I just thought that was actually a really important, really good time in my life, so I'm going to write about that. I think coal mining and dog racing do go hand in hand, and the death of coal mining with the death of flapping here. It was a miner's pursuit, that's what the miners did, you know, they worked hard in the pit all day and then they wanted to come here and enjoy themselves and run their dogs and have a gamble and drink and just have a good time. I think there's also that sense of lost community as well, that the community around the mines has been decimated and the community at the dogs has gone as well. Yeah, I definitely feel a sort of responsibility to capture that history and record it before it goes. We're going to go to another East Durham track, and that's called Wheatley Hill. And that's the only flapping track sort of still going in the northeast. And I think maybe one of only 4 what's still going in the entire country.
While other children went to Florida, I went flapping. To the uninitiated, going flapping might sound like travelling to a holiday camp where the birdie song is constantly on repeat, meals consist of millet, and the signature dance involves waving the arms up and down all night. As exciting as that prospect is, the truth is even better. Flapping has nothing to do with birds and everything to do with dogs, more specifically greyhounds. When you go flapping, you visit one of the unlicensed greyhound tracks that operate around the country, where every man and our man can race the dogs with hardly any questions asked. There are few rules, even fewer regulations, and better still, you can even bet on the outcome of each race.
So the journey which led to this Common People memoir piece started off actually with a New Writing North talent development programme called Significant Inc. And it was 5 weeks for sort of people who were interested in screenwriting from underrepresented backgrounds. And I thought the flapping track would be a great place to sort of write a screenplay about. And then New Writing North gave a call out for Common People, the Common People anthology. So when I saw that call out, I thought, oh, I'm going to write a memoir about the dog track.
In theory, greyhound racing is a simple premise. 6 dogs emerge from wooden and metal boxes called the traps, chase after a mechanical hare, which looks more like a sock than a rabbit, and the one who gets to the line first is the winner. Most of the races at Easington were handicaps, which meant that the traps could be moved closer or further away from the winning line, depending upon each dog's level of ability. To give each dog an equal chance, the best runners go at the back and the worst ones to the front. So far, so straightforward. Until, of course, you realise that the 6 greyhounds have 6 different owner trainers, all of whom are desperate to land a gamble. The training of greyhounds at Easington was completely unregulated. The most complex check involved matching a dog's earmark, a 3-letter tattoo of identification, to their race name. They could be trained anyhow and fed anything, so you can never truly know that the best dog was really at the back, or the worst dog was 10 metres close at the line until the race was over.
I think my writing is very descriptive. I wouldn't say it's florid, but it's very descriptive, and I think that does come from coming to places like this where it's beautiful. It can be bleak in winter, it can be very miserable and cold, but yeah, that does come across in my writing. The flapping track, you're only really focusing on what's coming next, the next race. It's not what am I going to have for tea tomorrow night or anything, what am I going to do tomorrow. It's just what's going to happen in the next race, and I think that is very evident in my prose, that it is very much about that urgency.
Going flapping was, for the most part, like being a member of a slightly dysfunctional extended family. When someone overstepped the line, there was always someone else to fight your corner and share your sweets. That same someone might spoil your planned gamble with one of their own, but we all came into this world with nothing anyway, so we were used to it. Next time might be your time, or the time after that. Your life was going to the dogs, but that was a reason to smile, not cry.
So I wrote this Common People piece from memory, but to actually come back here tonight and be at a flapping track is absolutely wonderful, and I feel like it's really made me grateful for the experiences I had as a child, and it's also inspiring me much further as a writer. I'm so excited to write more about this world.